guys. Friday. That means the first person for Shootapalooza 2016 will be arriving today. No, the shoot's not tomorrow. The shoot is in a week from now. What are we looking at, though? We're going to be looking at Hop Lift IPA from... This is another one from 3rd Street Brewhouse. And what was the alcohol percentage on this? 6.2%. It's 16 fluid ounces, which means if it's good, there's a bunch of it. And if not, you guessed it. You'll love the big, bold, hoppy IPAs. Or if you, we got it. Okay, that's great. Does it tell me anything else about it? Not really. Something about hops 40 feet up in the air. Oh yeah. Got a bunch of got some pretty damn exciting news for some sponsorship for the Shootapalooza. Just in case it doesn't work out or show up in time or any of the above, I'm going to withhold the information for a moment, but let's just say that it's probably going to be 3 pretty decent sponsors this year. No ammunition, that's too bad. But let's just say one of them is really going to aid us. Let's say that we can actually get 1,000 yards. Now with the tree coverage and all, I haven't been up there, but my brother-in-law says it's probably going to be unlikely. As a matter of fact, he thinks we're probably going to be cut right around in the area where me and NIHAP were shooting, which was 535 yards. So let's just say we get capped to 600. I am really not going to be discouraged at all. But one of the items and sponsors is going to make the day, I believe, a lot more enjoyable. And probably going to end up on top of, the goal is steel plates every 100 yards, starting at 100 yards all the way out to wherever we can no longer, thank you little refrigerator, no longer make it to. So if we can do 1,000, we'll have 10 plates out there. But somewhere, maybe not a ridiculous long range shot, maybe somewhere in the, I'm thinking like in the 600 yard range. If that turns out to be the longest possible shot, then that's fine, that's what it'll be. But I think I'm going to maybe see if between now and then can build up a big paper target holder and get some large paper targets, something that will give us the ability to maybe set up, well, at least 4. Why? That'll make more sense when I finally can say who one of the sponsors is. So it has a fairly light, it's almost like a cloudy Pilsner color. JD, it has lots of tropical fruit smells. Hoppy tropical fruit. Cheers. And it has a hoppy tropical fruit flavor to it. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really have a dead area to it at all, though. It has a turns out they're not even there. It's just the medication. Has a let's just do this again. has a smooth, I would say, it's not a light mouthfeel. It hasn't really developed all the way up to a medium mouthfeel though. Kind of a almost smooth, almost, you know, grassy like start. Then you notice the tropical fruit and tropical fruit and hops, and all that is kind of on the light side. You lose. Kind of on the light. It's not really a bold, here we are, hops and stuff. Tropical fruit. I'm actually noticing the tropical fruit smell is much stronger than the taste. So a little earthy, grassy, kind of a little let off, and then those the hops, and those aren't real strong either. It's almost like not like the Mosaic, but it's a fairly non-aggressive IPA and a light tropical fruit. And then it doesn't ever leave you. It just kind of tapers off, and then kind of comes up with a really light bread biscuit. All around, this is another one that I would personally classify as a hop curious beer. Hell, I've had ales that were more hoppy than this. Okay. Let's take a look at what some of the comments were. Oh, and Chuck, this is you, and this is me. Chuck, me. Big Redneck Papa, first nerds. Ed, second nerds. It's kind of funny. What is this? 2 brew reviews in a row that neither one of them have any kind of a heads up, and yet they show up in first and second. And the night that I'm just like, oh, by the way, I'm just noticing that the brew review is about to go live, so here's the actual link, and they can't do shit. They don't even place in the top 5. Andy R, 5. 5th, actually you were 3rd. JD, 4th, baby. JD, gonna watch later. Tardisius, 6th, but I just got back from Rio. Tardisius, in case you missed it, I tagged you for the fun 5 for 5. Oh, and in case you didn't know, the shoot is next weekend. But as I've already told you several times, you have a standing invite. Actually, if you've ever been to one, you have a standing invite, unless you got the distinct feeling you weren't fucking welcome back. That's happened. Salty Shellback, I'm not late for this video, I'm just early for the next one. First, bitches. And I'm glad you took some time out. I've seen more of your videos since you took time out than beforehand. Paul from PA Brew News, brown trout from his back alley. What the fuck is happening again? Oh, Heffy is here. Trunk Back Jim, can't wait to see the footage from everyone. Yeah, you know, I'm hoping. I gotta talk to my friend Steve. I gotta see if he's gonna, man the camera again, so I can actually have something to work with this year. Yeah. I mean, honestly, unless the problem is unless you do like something static, like out in Missouri, I wanted to be able to get some footage, but I also didn't want to spend the day walking around with a camera. I wanted to shoot. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to interact with everybody, and well, I know some really good shit got missed because everybody was standing like right here and the camera was aimed at them, and then something changed, and next thing you know, I end up with 45 minutes of nothing special except for, the sound of guns being fired. PA Brew News, upper deck at Eric's. Steve Bush, damn. That chick's body reminds me of a rally car. Tiny and tight with some massive headlights. I'd like her 90 miles an hour around a sleek curve and plow her into a ditch. Actually, I got that wrong. I'd plow it into her ditch. My hollow point not working, just like old times. You seem happy. Well, no shit, Chuck. Question for everybody. Who do you think ever says on their deathbed, I wish I would have worked more? I don't necessarily mind working. What I'd really like is I'd like to find a job in the gun world where I'm actually passionate, and then you just giggle and go, I can't believe that son of a bitch pays me to do this. Words probably spoken quite a bit by Travis and Jeff. Oh, where were we? Is there anything you won't bitch about? No, it's a wide open category, Chuck. I have lots of 308. I almost sent some, but I came to my senses. You've refined your begging technique, and I'm a victim. One Lamborghini on its way. Yeah. You wouldn't even send a Lamborghini Matchbox, so who are you kidding? Paul at PA Brew News. Much like barreled aged brews, tannic notes from the barrel soften, and the oils and the alcohol blend down and drink different flavors. Lemon, leather, caramel, subtle dark fruits under the layers of peat, sage, oak, char, and or smoke. It should get smooth and smooth over time. But I'm an expert. But why the fuck not chime in? That answers my question. So no matter what, it's going to continue to age. So, what if? Well, that's an awful long wait. What if you were planning for your retirement and you just bought a bunch of, say, 18-year-olds, 14, 16, 18-year-old Scotch now? By the time you retire, unless you're Chuck, then you're fucked. Dead Winter, 28th. I'll be there. Dead Winter. Heffy says he's going to be there every year. Yeah. Of course, this year, I'm not going to fault him. I know his dad has been going through some really bad times, and as we speak, he's in the hospital. So, if we all start betting on if Heffy is going to be here for the shoot this year, it'd be nice if he was for two reasons. One, to prove everybody wrong. Second, it would probably mean his dad was going in the right direction. Dead Winter, my girl and I have some rooms paid for and the days off. We will be there Friday around noon. Good deal, because as it stands right now, everybody here on Thursday, we're going to go over to Ganucci's and see my good friends Josh and Billy. Billy's the owner, Josh is his son, and I feel good about the fact that I've turned them into FN57 fanatics. As a matter of fact, I have a like 10 a.m. appointment today. Did that come out all loud? And then after that, I got some paperwork from Elite Ammunition to run over to the boys, and they wanted to see the FN with the 6-inch barrel in it. I foresee an upsale, at least from one of them for sure. I would be shocked if both of them didn't. So yeah, Thursday is Ganucci's for dinner. Friday, as it stands right now, we will be making up 12 racks of ribs. Figure there's going to be about 24 people here on Friday, so that gives everybody a half a rack. And then, of course, 8 a.m. we will be at Randy's for breakfast. As soon as we've been served and eat, we will be back here to load up all of the firearms and ammo and be heading out to the shack. And we're usually out there until somewhere between 6 and 7 when the sun starts to go down and the mosquitoes start to come out. Mayo is good unless you live here and have to pay the money to have them as your primary care provider. They own every local hospital. Oh, the Mayo Clinic. Yeah, but they are a better organization than Essentia Health. Essentia Health doesn't give a shit about you. They give a shit about your money. Now, the staff, that's a different story, which is why I said yesterday in my rant that I refuse to answer that one question, because as a whole, they suck. As individual providers and doctors, they are fantastic. The DFC, body made for motorboating. FU67, moose drill is what happiness tastes like. Reading those extra comments. Mike Witowski, top 25, looking better every day. Eric, yeah, it's going good. I mean, yeah, it's going good. Try to keep busy. Try to figure out where that balance is between doing too much and I can't seem to sit and do nothing at all. And in case I forgot to mention it yesterday, one of my favorite car channels, or at least I thought it was up until surgery, was Velocity, because I pretty much do nothing but watch car shows, other than, say, Blue Bloods, and now Samantha's trying to get me hooked on Doctor Who, and she was over yesterday, and it was one thing after another. That's why there wasn't a brew review. But we ended up watching 5 episodes of Doctor Who when it restarted, not the original. And I think she was telling me that when it restarted, the Doctor Who was the 9th Doctor, and I have actually never seen an episode of either the original or the rebirth of it, and thought it was pretty good. But there's a lot of damn episodes, so if I'm going to start something else... Right now, the only thing I've got going on Netflix is House of Cards, which is something that I watch by myself, so I'm not ripping through very many of those, due to the fact that watching it by myself. And then me and Christine are watching Blue Bloods, and I happen to really like that series. Smile Money, I accept your apology since I realize that mixing painkillers and alcohol can cause operator errors. Thanks, Smile Money. Smile Money again. Again, Chuck, did you hear that it would take Eric a year to get used to a lifetime supply of free beer because it was not his favorite moose drool? Yeah, then of course the two of them are. Haha, very funny. Last Prop Nuts. Again, Eric, you're very welcome on the ammunition. Great video, too. Thank you. And I actually, just before coming down here, watched your video, so that's kind of being a giveaway to at least one person when this happened. But, yeah, I didn't realize you had to drive to another fucking state to mail out that ammunition. Appreciate it. Steve, thank you. Rich Rossi, an FN is $1,100 here in New York State if the distributor has them in stock. Only saw one ever in the dealer's case, 10 rounders. Yeah, gay. I mean, an FN with a 10 round, I'll just call it a clipazine. A little Matt V lingo. 10 rounds, first of all, any gun that can get whatever capacity that you could possibly put in it. I don't need to tell, I won't even go into it. I don't even need to tell you guys what a bunch of fucking liberal dick losers there are in Illinois, mainly the Chicago area, New York, California. I mean, all you're doing is stifling the rights of American citizens, tax-paying American citizens. Because I know this is hard for a liberal to understand, and I'll try to speak slowly in case a liberal is listening, but the only person that you hurt, which I know a lot of you, your end goal is to hurt. All you want to do is make sure the guns are taken away. Hitler wanted to make sure the guns were taken away too. A lot of dictators in history wanted the guns to be taken away. It makes it a lot easier to kill its citizens when they know they're not going to shoot back. If you think a single one of our founding fathers right now wouldn't be watching Obama and Hillary and Harry Reid and Nancy the Cunt Pelosi swaying back and forth in a tree with from the rope wrapped around their neck until death do them part. Joey Cuz, I don't appreciate how it feels in your hand until you get to shoot it. Sounds like what happens when you when I first discovered myself. Okay, Brad Thomas. Did you just ask, what am I looking at? God, I bet you that tastes awesome. Brian McNown. Should have told her, shave my balls, bitch. Put it in your mouth and check my prostate while you're down there. When were you going to be here, Brian? Hump Day. Not with me, you won't. Multi-Gun Man. Multi-Gun Man again, the 686 is a masterpiece. If Jesus had a handgun, it would be a 686. I agree. Jerry, the Lone Patriot. Actually, the last text that I just received from Jerry. Hope you get a haircut for next week. Jerry, first, bitches. Jerry, you better fill up the small fridge. Yeah, fuck you, Jerry. A link from Bulwark.
Huh?
Hang on. Hang on, I don't know where they are. I have no idea what this is.
Huh?
Come on, you need human contact. Touch it.
I will not touch it. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it.
I know how you're feeling right now.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
I'm here for you.
Don't do that. Jesus Christ, you're going to get me killed. Out of here.
Oh, Billy.
Well, you know when you call, so I'll give you one guess.
Nice. Quick question for you. You think if I sell Christopher my shotgun for $300, I'm getting my asshole ripped open?
A quick question for me and everybody else?
Huh? Oh, you're brew reviewing. I thought you were taking a shit.
Oh, that is a 50.
You have to be more specific on what you're doing when I call.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It is kind of a 50-50 on your calls, isn't it?
I should have thought about that.
Well,
I mean, normally you're taking your daily constitutional.
okay. Well, say goodbye to Chuck.
Bye, Chuck.
Well, that was much more polite than I had hoped for.
Well, yeah. Hey, Chuck, go fuck yourself.
That's better. Thanks.
Speaking of which, he can do that.
Alright. Great.
Catch you later.
Bye. Hello? God, it's like Grand Central Station around here. Avidya. Avidya.
You doing a video
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. Right now.
Are you doing a brew review?
Yeah. Right now.
Seriously?
This is something that is going to also be here for all of the boys. Hoplift. Where would I put this on the E scale? Like I said, it is a serious hop curious beer. Very light, very mellow, very whatever. I'm personally gonna give this a 6. 6 on the E scale. And he hasn't been here yet, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I need you to give me your information so I can go to the bank.
Okay, I think I had gotten. I got through all the comments.
Because those are important.
They are to them. McLean 5179. McLean 5179 should have gotten a Brazilian before surgery. Big E. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know about a Brazilian, but there was a guy named Randy that I was intimate with prior to surgery. He did pretty good. And the last comment was from JD. I think you have to drink whiskey when showing the big ass wheel guns. Anything less would not be civilized. Okay. I don't know what the next beer is going to be because the person who is going to be here somewhere in the next 4 to 6 hours will probably be reviewing something a little bit more special than whatever I have left. So look forward to that. Otherwise, Chuck, make sure you get those donations sent. We need plenty. And we will see you guys either later today or tomorrow.
You were waiting for me to say, cheers, Lars.
Surprisingly, no. But I expected it.